Superstars, how's it going? This is Coach Wood, and we are back, you guys, for another amazing episode of the Weekday Huddle with Coach Wood. So, thank you for joining us. We're going to get right to the action. If you're joining us for the very first time, please make sure that you consider hitting that subscribe button if you like the content that you hear today. This is a football channel. This is a football community, and that is who we serve, football families, you guys. So if that's you, if you're a player, if you're a parent or a guardian of a football player, if you're a coach or just a fan of this beautiful game, then you're in the right place. So let's get into it, you guys. Also, check out the description box because we've got some goodies for you there, some resources for the football families. But let's get right into it, you guys, and not hesitate. Many people matriculating to the Bay Area, my hometown, for the Super Bowl, depending on when you are watching this video. We're prepping. We're a couple of days away from the Super Bowl, and somebody's going to be crowned the new Super Bowl champion. Obviously, when you have the Super Bowl, what do you have? You have scams, right? You have scams. Well, we're not going to talk about Super Bowl scams today. We're going to talk about some other scams taking place. Lately, you guys, we've talked a lot of NIL on the Before You Go Pro channel. This is a new phenomenon for college football players, for college athletes in general, where the athletes can make money off of their name, image, and likeness, a little bit more pay for play than NIL, but new day and age. New day and age, you guys, and we've talked a lot extensively on this channel, whether it's the Weekday Huddle, whether it's the Locker Room Show, about some of the NIL scams going on and how athletes need to be aware. However, the scams that we haven't talked about lately, and these are scams that have been prevalent for years, but it seems like they're getting a little bit more meticulous and a little bit worse, and we want our community to be fully aware, especially our athletes and our parents with Before You Go Pro, is the recruiting scams. The recruiting scams, you guys. Check this out right here. This is absolutely ridiculous. Right here, we have someone reporting that they found someone that was acting as if they were a Maryland recruiter, University of Maryland recruiter, and they were offering kids as if they were a Maryland recruiter. But here's the caveat, you guys, and this is a red flag. That's what this episode is about, is protection and making sure you guys are aware of things. The red flag, you guys, was that this so-called recruiter, this bad actor, was asking kids to cash app him or to send him money, and if he sent them money, if they sent him money, then he would offer them. So he is claiming he's a college football recruiter at Maryland, and if you cash app me, then I'll offer you. And these kids are posting the offers, you guys. So they're really thinking that they've got an offer from Maryland, and this dude is not a Maryland employee. He's not a Maryland recruiter. So this is absolutely terrible. This is terrible for a few reasons. For one, you're targeting kids. And anybody targeting kids needs to actually go to jail. Then for two, you guys, you're targeting these kids and playing off of their greatest dreams, their emotions, the timing of when they feel they should be recruited. You're playing off of all of those things that these kids want, and you're turning their dreams into a nightmare. Now, on the athlete side, you guys need to always be aware. A parent of an athlete always needs to be aware and definitely pay attention if anybody is telling you that you need to pay them as a recruiter, and if you pay them, they have the right they have the authority and the power to give you a full ride scholarship offer. If anybody tells you that you need to pay them and they can give you an offer, from the university that they supposedly work for, that's crazy. No recruiter that is recruiting you at any level of college football is going to ask for money from you. Any legit recruiter. No legit recruiter at any level of football is going to ask for money from you as an athlete, or if you're a parent, from your child. If that happens, that's false. You guys need to go talk to somebody. You need to report that person if somebody asks you for money to get an offer. So this is crazy, but I've seen crazy things, and things are getting a little bit more crazier with social media and just with people, I guess, needing to make a dollar. Now, here's what you need to do. If you are an athlete during these times, you're DMing coaches, you're reaching out, you're trying to get recruited, this is the foolproof way for you to make sure that you don't get scammed and that you are indeed talking to a college football recruiter. Any school that supposedly is talking to you or reaching out to you is going to have a website, an official athletic website for their football program, for their whole athletic department. They're going to have a website. If they don't have a website, run for the hills. It's 2026. But anybody recruiting you at the Division I level, Division II level, Division III level, NAIA level is going to have a professional website, you guys. Go to the website if somebody's reaching out to you, or maybe you started reaching out to someone because you thought it was a real recruiter. They looked and everything seemed legit. You start reaching out to this person, or they start reaching out to you. Something kind of feels fishy, or you're just not sure. You need to go to the official team website. Go to the official team website and go to the football department staff and look this person up. If they're a Maryland recruiter, then they're going to be listed on the official website. If for some reason you don't see them on the website, then you can call them on it, or you can just not deal with them. Just stop accepting contact from that particular person. But every legit college football player personnel person or coach is going to be listed on that team's website. Now, obviously, there's times where coaches are in transition. Somebody just got let go, they're going somewhere else, or maybe they're just coming on board, and maybe they're not on the website yet. But they should have a track record. They should have some breadcrumbs from the university that they're coming from, or a news article online saying that they just got this job. If you're not finding any news articles, if they're not listed on the website, then guess what? You need to run for the hills, because this may be a scammer. Okay? So this episode, you guys, and before you go pro, and the Weekday Huddle is all about education. It's all about trending topics. It's all about talking about the things that pertain to you. This is something that's real time. A kid literally sent this guy $30, $40 to get an offer that he thought was from Maryland. And then sure enough, he posted it online. And then Maryland came back and said, hey, you don't have an offer? We don't even know that person. You guys. So just total scam. I'm glad somebody brought this to light, because once again, that's a shame. That's a shame that you are scamming young people that are trying to fight for their dreams. But we brought this into the huddle today because we do not want this to be any of our athletes, any of our families. You guys are working so hard. You guys are close. You guys are talking to real recruiters, and we want to make sure that you don't get scammed. All right. So hopefully that helps you guys today. Once again, this is a labor of love. We've got so many great topics this week that we're going to touch upon. But it's all to serve you, baby. It's all to make sure that we have the most knowledgeable, the most savvy football community on YouTube. Please help us grow this community because we want to serve on a high level and we need your help to do it. Okay. We've got a team that's bringing me content, bringing me ideas. We want to serve on a whole level. We need your help to do it. So hit that subscribe button so that you're notified whenever we release new content on behalf of Before You Go Pro and the Weekday Huddle. Super Bowl's coming up, so this is going to be a fun weekend. And then also check out those resources that we have for you. Also, the regular signing period starts this week. So it's some action for some of our athletes and some of you guys out there, and we're wishing you the best. Keep in mind, just because this is the start of the week does not mean you have to put pen to paper or commit to anybody this week. Find the right place for you. All right. I'm Coach Wood. You guys are fabulous. I'll see you at the top.